Hello YouTube, welcome to June 23rd, Tuesday, June 23rd of 2026. It was a good day today. I watched 3 movies today. I watched Amores Perros. It was amazing. I loved it. I think that's the one I liked the most. I fucking loved it. It was amazing. I watched Love Letter and I watched All About Lily Shoo Shoo, all in theaters, all at the same theater. It was a long day. I just got home. It's 11:27. The first movie was at 1:45. Which means I left the house around 12. 12 something, right? 12:30, almost 1. They're great movies, but what I want to talk about right now is, and what I'm going to title the video, is fuck, I'm touch starved. I really, really want love. I really crave it and touch. And for my Love Letter showtime, I came in late, right? So at this theater, at Digital Gym, which is an independent theater, the only one in Sundale. And we're gonna put the camera down. I got some food here with me. I'm so excited to eat. But I made a fry real quick. It's really good. First of all, I was sitting down eating at this place called Bonkeshu or something like that. It was a ramen, like sushi place. It was really, really good. It was a little pricey. I paid 36. It was just me, but it was really good, and it was really fancy. Like, they're really nice and really just attentive and stuff like that. But I only had what I thought was an hour in between both short times for Amores Perros and Love Letter, right? That's not true. I didn't have a whole hour. I didn't know that. And even then, I already went. I was going to eat, already like having wasted around 30 minutes, 20 minutes of my time between the two show times. Amores Perros ended at like, say, 4:30. Next one was at 5:30 or so. I thought it was at 5 actually. And it was not until I was done eating around 5:26, 27, where I looked at the show time just to like make sure, you know. I said 5 p.m. I was like, fuck, and I went out, right? Which means I didn't get to choose my seat, which I normally get at Digital Gym when I go by myself, and that's been every time I've gone. I've only gone one time with someone else. But it's the middle front row seat, the very front row seat in the middle, right? So I still went to a front row. I went to a front row middle for Amores Perros because I was there on time, you know, there was not much people. It was a morning show time. Love Letter couldn't go to the front middle, still went in the front row. So I sat at the very edge, on the right edge, all the way at the end in the front row. It was still pretty good to see. I mean, it's a small theater. I'm not going to be far away from the screen, right? So I sit there. There's a seat to my left that's empty, and then a guy next to the left of that seat, right? And then, you know, so on and so on. People, like, kind of scattered, right? The movie already started, so I wasn't, like, I technically could have found a middle seat, but I don't know. Sit there, 10 minutes in, this girl walks in, you know, also rushing in, and she you know, she sits next to my left, and just the whole movie, and she looks really pretty, but I can't see her. Obviously, I can't see her face. We're in a theater, right? So I could see a little bit of her. She has very skinny hands and like lanky, skinny hands, and just very straight hair, and Converse on, and she has an oversized like jacket, hoodie, and like maybe sweatpants. I don't know. They were black. It was we were in the movie, so I couldn't. I was paying attention to one thing. It was the movie, but you know, in my peripheral, in between, and then I just swear that we were both kind of playing this game of like kind of just getting closer, and it just really brought me back to my freshman year with my ex-girlfriend, where it was kind of like we wanted to be touchy and touch each other, but we didn't know how to say that. And I'm talking about my freshman year, not right now, you know, not what happened today. Obviously, I'm not gonna jump ahead and say we wanted to, you know, by my freshman year, that's what we wanted to do. So small, like my thigh gets a little closer to you, and my hand is on my thigh, which means my hand is a little kind of touching your thigh. And we would do that every fourth period. It was geography class, right? I just felt like that again. I would have my left hand, on the left hand armrest, which is her right hand armrest, right? And I would have it on there. And I would just get a little bit closer, and she would get a little bit closer, and there was like 3 times throughout the movie where she kind of just turned at me. It was really weird. It was really like, I didn't say anything. There was one time where it was like a laugh, and she did that, you know. She looked at me and I didn't look back. It was weird. It was weird because I don't know what she feels, and there's nothing with that. I don't know her, so I don't care. It's not like I lost someone today. But I just noticed how starved I am for touch and for love, and um, I've kind of always known, like, obviously, like, I always think, like, oh yeah, it'd be nice, of course. I miss holding hands, I miss hugging, I miss fucking, like, I miss all of that, and I don't care because it's just on YouTube and no one watches this. I miss all of that, but it's like not in my life for half a year right now, and it's just weird. It's just a weird thing when it's part of your life for a long time, you know. And it's just, I don't know why I felt so close with her at that moment, and you know, once the movie ended, it went away. That's it, you know. It was weird. Like I just felt like there was so much intimacy in that little kind of game of let's get closer, you know, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it was weird. Have a good night. Movies were very good. That's it.